Greetings, I'm Craig Smyser with 1835 Realty. Welcome to the September 2021 edition of How's the Market in Steiner Ranch. The real estate market in Steiner is definitely slowing down, so let's dive in and take a look. In August, 28 resale homes closed in Steiner Ranch, which was down 17.6% from August 2020. The median price increased 34.8% to over $868,000. The average price of a home increased 34.2% to over $954,000. And the average price per square foot increased by 47.5% to over $291. Obviously, these numbers are incredible, but the percentage increase is slowing down. Let's take a look at the year-to-date numbers, which help us get a broader long-term picture of the market. The number of resale homes sold so far in 2021 is 202, down 8.2% from this time period last year. Now, a big part of that is fewer homes offered for sale. So in fact, the number of listings during the first 8 months is 245, down 6.5% from last year. Now, the median price of a home has increased 46.4% to $827,000. The average price has increased by 46.1% to just over $950,000. And the average price per square foot has increased 49.8% to almost $284. Now, as a reminder, the key number we use in real estate is the median price. So again, looking at all the resale homes sold in Steiner this year through the end of August, that's up over 46% to $827,000. Now, it's not surprising that this figure is a little bit lower than the individual months of July and August because prices are still climbing. Now, across Steiner, the August sales ranged from a low of $575,000 to a high of $1.9 million. The average sales price to list price ratio was 104.5%, which of course means that homes are on average selling above list price. So with strongly increasing numbers, why do I say that the market is slowing down? Well, the stats that I provide each month are backward looking. We're here in September, and I'm telling you about sales in August. Well, those homes likely went under contract in July. So I can give you the historic information, but I can also share what I'm observing in today's market. And that story is starting to change. The number of available resale homes at the end of August was 21, up 40% from August 2020. Now that's the highest end-of-month number we've seen since June 2020. Now for the last couple of weeks, we've usually had 20 to 25 available resale homes at any given time across all of Steiner. As the inventory increases, basic laws of supply and demand tell us that we can't keep up the torrid pace of price appreciation. If we look at homes that closed in August, the average days on market was 11, down from 20 last August. Now, of course, 11 days is very fast for the average length of time for a home to sell. But it's also the highest monthly number we've seen since February of this year. And as I record this, the average number of days of the homes currently for sale is 25. So in the coming months, when we look at this number, it's going to be higher. Now, with inventory increasing and days on market increasing, the rate of appreciation I fully expect to drop. In fact, I expect that we're going to see prices pull back a bit from these current highs. Now, it may not happen across Steiner as a whole, but definitely certain price points. For example, let's look at the entry-level homes. And boy, has this price point changed. Entry-level in Steiner is now above $500,000. Do you know how many homes in Steiner have sold under $500,000 this year? Just 3. Crazy, isn't it? Last year at this point, 74 homes had sold under $500,000. So when you look at what would be considered the entry-level neighborhoods in Steiner, those prices are now $550,000 to $750,000. But more than half of the available homes in Steiner currently sitting are in this entry-level range. Many of them have been there for weeks, and several have been there for months. So I expect we're going to see a pullback. Now, to be clear, I am not anticipating a big drop in prices, but I do expect them to taper off a bit, which, by the way, is very typical of this time of year. Now, last year was an exception to that, but it appears this year it's going to be back to the normal pattern. So what does that mean if you want to sell your home right now? Well, it's still a seller's market, and I expect you'll be very happy with how much I can sell your home for today. But the days of getting 20 offers above list price are behind us. Well, at least for now. If you're a buyer in this market, nice homes, priced where they should be, are still selling within a week, sometimes with multiple offers, and sometimes above list price. But it's not frenzied like earlier this year, and you've got more choices than there have been in a long time. But it isn't a buyer's market either. So the best thing to do is reach out to me directly so we can talk about your specific situation. Now, I have a big change to announce. This is usually the part of the video in which I tell you that summary and detailed data for each Steiner Ranch neighborhood is available on my website. But sadly, that information is no longer available. You see, for 12 years, I was exploiting a loophole in the MLS rules that I observed, and that allowed me to show individual sales prices to you. Worked great for a long time, but eventually, big players like Zillow and Redfin began to exploit the same loophole. As such, the MLS implemented new rules this month that prohibit me from sharing the sales prices of individual homes in this manner. I don't see any new loopholes available, so I've taken that part of my website down. Now I'm looking at something new to at least be able to share summary data on the neighborhood level, but nothing is ready yet. Finally, if you're thinking of selling your home, reach out to me. Let's talk about what you can expect. Same thing if you're thinking about buying. Of course, if you have any real estate related questions, please don't hesitate to call or text me at 512-650-7300 or email me at craig@realestateinAustin.com. Thanks for watching How's the Market in Steiner Ranch.